And here comes an upstart in NXT that has a real bright future under the red brand. Rhea Ripley herself, aka a gimmick in the women's division that actually is kind of badass. That's a woman I wouldn't. I think she'll be fun to watch tonight in this fatal four-way falls count anywhere. Oh my God, the madness that awaits.
This business isn't for the faint of heart, and Rhea Ripley is a superstar who clearly understands that better than others. And here comes Sasha.
And apparently Sasha Banks is related to Snoop Dogg of all people. Surprised her entrance didn't have weed because, you know, the Snoop Dogg thing. She's got her own everything. And I think in this fatal four-way, she's going to be in front of it. I still think her WrestleMania match with Bianca Belair was actually better than I expected, to be perfectly honest, because I was like, those two as main event. Those two challenged each other at WrestleMania, like, oh my God, Queen, let's go, it's haircut. And what is this?
Bad news. Someone just threw the Queen of Spades.
Oh crap! And she looks like Frankenstein. Every freaking photo I see of Shayna Bazler, even with the NXT belt on. Oh my God. She looks like Frankenstein. She's angry. Oh God, she's angry. And the stiffest, too. The same woman that gave Asuka a concussion earlier this year on an episode of Raw. Here we go. I guess Triple H must see something in her. And here's Peyton Royce, part of the women's tag team, the Iconics. And apparently her gimmick involves playing with the Bratz filter. Huh. Alrighty. And I see she went to the Shawn Michaels school of posing on the ring. Here we go in this fatal four-way Falls Count Anywhere. And already they're pairing off. Peyton Royce already putting Sasha Banks in a forelock. Rhea Ripley and Shayna Bazler are teeing off. Ripley goes outside the ring. And now Shayna Bazler decides to break up the pin. And she's focusing her wrath on... Nope. Sasha Banks. Oh. That'll give her a concussion. Now, meanwhile, over here, Rhea Ripley and Peyton Royce. Oh, contact. Big. And good God. What a drop kick by Rhea Ripley. Now they're locking up. And over the top. Looks like Shayna Baszler's going to go for the pin. Sasha Banks kicks out.
That was just malicious. Insulting. There she goes.
Peyton Royce gets thrown out of the ring. Rhea Ripley's going after her. And Shayna Baszler is having her way with Sasha Banks. And, oh my, on her. What a suplex. And I think Shayna Baszler is the queen of the ring now. And now she wants to go play outside. And, that's a gut shot. Rhea Ripley goes back into the ring. Peyton Royce is going to go after her. And Sasha Banks right into the ring post. That's outside the ring. Meanwhile, inside, Peyton Royce is just teeing off on Rhea Ripley. And wow. And meanwhile, outside, Sasha Banks almost got the 3 count. And God. Peyton Royce seems to be the queen of this ring so far. Sasha Banks is not moving. And it looks like Shayna Baszler is going for the guillotine. Peyton Royce comes in. Could she break it up? And, oof. That rang her bell. And an elbow right to the back of her neck. There we go. Sasha Banks throws her outside the ring. And now Sasha Banks is going to play. And Shayna Baszler's just murdering Rhea Ripley inside the ring. Outside the... Oh, Sasha Banks and Peyton Royce are going at it. Peyton Royce just collapsed on the steel steps. This is violent, but this is awesome. And here's Shayna Baszler. She's got Rhea Ripley. Oh. Yeah. And Peyton Royce throws Sasha Banks to the ground. And Royce goes for the pin. Referee goes out. Does she count at 1? Could this be it? No, it's still going. They got a 2 count out of that. Now Shayna Baszler is going after Sasha Banks. And throws her into the ring again. And, oof. 2 vicious shots on Rhea Ripley. Now Peyton Royce off her back, onto her knees. Peyton Royce goes for the pin. Shayna Baszler matches just at the same time. Rhea Ripley kicks out. And, ooh, right into the ring post. Shayna Baszler. Peyton Royce just threw Rhea Ripley into Sasha Banks. All 4 of these women used to start in NXT, and for the most part, 3 of them have had pretty solid careers, especially Miss Boss Time. And here's Shayna Baszler. Looks like she's feeding into the crowd. And, oh, this ain't good. Oh. And off her shoulders, can Royce go for the pin? 1, 2, and Rhea Ripley kicks out. Meanwhile, outside the ring, Sasha Banks doesn't know where she is. Rhea Ripley with a huge kick to the gut. And suplex. Sasha Banks is down. And Shayna Baszler is carrying her. Throws her on her back again. Could Shayna go for the pin? This is inside the ring. Peyton Royce going outside. Does she break it up? And Shayna Bazler pulls it off.
We always expect the unexpected in falls count anywhere matches, and that's what we got here, guys.
Up next, it's the match that's the blast from the past. Steve Austin goes against Vince McMahon one last time. If you had any question why those two don't like each other, you'll find out in a few moments. Now I'm going to go back to looking like Frankenstein. But first, special message from The Rock.